Hey, it's May, and today we are going to be doing a very interesting video, and that is about Minecraft's music. Now, I'm not really talking about, 11, 13, normal stuff that you always hear in every single video, although I do have a cool theory about it. But the music I'm going to be covering is two soundtracks, one of which is in the game, and the other one is not. And that is Moog City, technically Moog City 2, but they both sound the same. Moog City 2, doesn't really matter. And Droopy Likes Your Face, and the other one, Droopy Likes Ricochet, I think. Weird names for songs, and they don't ever play in the soundtrack, but Moog City 2 does. I don't know about Moog City 1. I think it sounds the same, but anyways, we're going to start. I might also cover some 11. So we're going to start with Moog City. So here is a little listen of Moog City 2, the music that plays, I believe it plays in the menu. Alright, here you go. Alright, so hopefully I don't get a copyright claim from that. I only played a little bit of it, so I hope I don't. If you want to listen to it, I'll put a link in the description, probably. Alright, so, what is Moog? What does it mean? It's Moog City, so at first I thought, is it like a species or like some kind of people group? I don't know. But, not actual, but, like some kind of creature, something made up for Minecraft or whatever. But it actually turns out that it is a synthesizer company that makes music, and the song Moog City was not actually made using one, but it was made to sound like it was using one. There is also another company, but I don't know what it. It's just blah blah blah. And so Moog City, I got kind of interested in that. So apparently it's in North Carolina, specifically Asheville, North Carolina, which means that the theory for this is that. Well, pretty much, not the theory for this, but, Moog City 2 is essentially Asheville 2, or Moog City is Asheville, if you want to put it that way. So, yeah, that's pretty interesting. I couldn't think of anything else it could be. I mean, there's another Moog company. I might just look that up right now. So, if you use Moog Aerospace and Defense Company, apparently. Let's see, what is this? An American-based designer manufacturer of electro-hydraulic, and hydraulic motion controls and system. Oh my gosh, my reading's terrible right now. For applications in aerospace, defense, and industrial devices. Huh. Okay. And where is it from? Elma, New York. So I guess it could be either Elma, New York, or more likely Asheville, North Carolina. So, the next one is actually going to be covering two different songs. And that is A, Droopy Likes Your Face, and B, Droopy Likes Ricochet. These weird names for songs, but I'll give you a listen to both of them. Again, hopefully I don't get a copyright strike. Okay, so that is very weird. The first one I showed was a lot more, I don't know, normal than the second one. But the second one is more where the secrets are. So, I was listening to the Minecraft soundtrack, and I've heard the song before. It's really weird. It doesn't actually play in-game, I don't believe. It would be really weird if it does. But at around, I think it's around, like, maybe a minute in or so. Maybe more like 50 seconds in. I'm not sure. It might be a little further on. but it says something. It says something, but I was never able to make out what it said. So I did what every person would do, and I went to the comments. And the first comment says this: Droopy looks in a cave. No one is there. Droopy looks under a tree. Droopy is enormous. So now let me play that part for you that sound like I add words. So, that is very strange, and so I went around trying to figure out what that's from, and I believe one of the replies from that says that it is from the Droopy Dragon, which is a book, and everywhere I've been able to find it is on the, like, Texas Instruments Magic Wand speaking reader. Yeah, the book was published in, I believe, 1982, I think that's what it says. Let me look. Yeah, 1982, by Jean Greenlow, illustrated by Charles Brannon, so I assume it's actually a real book, but it was on this device, and that's probably why it sounds weird. So the story goes about this dragon who is Droopy. So he goes around looking for a friend, then he finds his friend, a friend, and then they're happy. I'll put a link in the description, or maybe in the top bit, of where you can listen to it yourself. It is, yeah, it's kind of weird, but, yeah, so, I don't know what the implications of this has to do with Minecraft, or why they chose, well, I guess why C418 chose to, put it in his music, or make music about that. So, the other one is Droopy Likes Jean. Is that right? I think that is. That might not right. That's not right. I don't think that's right. Hold on. No, Droopy Likes Ricochet. Alright, yeah. I should have had the page up for that. But I don't know who Ricochet is in the book, I believe. Now, it's kind of hard to understand it, from the video I watched about it, the book, the video I'm going to link in the description. But, I'm pretty sure the friend that he finds is named Happy. I don't know, but I thought that if it was named Ricochet, that would make sense. So, but it's not, so I don't know. I don't know what that's about, or if it has any Minecraft implications. I just mentioned Jean, which would be the Ender Dragon's name, so that would kind of make sense. But I don't know if there's any implications of this. Now, the last theory, I'm just going to pop this in, there's not really any evidence for it or whatever, but it is for the Disc 11. I know a lot of people have speculated it's like a cave ambient sounds, and I can hear that, and that there's a empty spot in 13 that it fits into. I can see that too. However, a person on Planet Minecraft has proposed a very different idea, so let me go show you that now. It actually took longer than I expected for some reason. But, so it is from the user Cows in Cotton. So its blog called Music Disc 11 Case Solved. So, pretty much their theory states that the Disc 11, or 1-1, is a broken version of the Disc 11, or ELEVEN, which is an unused track in the soundtrack. And so you can listen to it I'll put a link in the description, and I'll have you listen to it now, and see if it sounds like it might fit. Alright, so let me read you some of their theory. So both discs start with a static sound, inferring that both discs are cracked to some point. My theory on this is that the in-game music... Okay, I'm just going to pause for a second. So if you listen to the beginning of both the ELEVEN and 1-1 discs or musics, then you'll hear that there is the same, or at least a similar, static sound, and it does seem to be about the same. So pretty much they just say that because the one in game is broken, then it's been a while since I read this. I'm trying to remember. Alright, so this only means that the in-game disc was damaged and beaten somehow, and that it used to have the calm piano of the outside disc. So the in-game disc is actually an outside disc, but damaged horribly. So the walking sounds can be explained as enlarged gaps in the disc. The cough is pretty hard to do, but it could happen, and the tinkering sounds can be explained by the distorted music. Same with the ambient in the background. It's pretty clear that the music disc is a distorted version of the outside disc, and this was it all along. So pretty much the sound and music from the ELEVEN was just broken and distorted in the 1-1. So, yeah. Not sure if that's true. A lot of people have put out some very, convincing theories about what happened that are contrary to this theory. But I do think this is a very good idea for the theory. And I think this just about wraps up the video. So, subscribe